Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Random Questions here at the LAPC. I am here with Erica Schoenberg, and I'm hopefully not going to embarrass myself inside the 10 minutes we have before your tournament kicks off again.
I guarantee I will, so don't worry about it.
No, that's great. The more embarrassing you are, the better these interviews get.
Fire away.
All right. Now, Erica, on Random Questions, we get away from the poker really quick, but how is the tournament going? You're here in one of the many 1,000 events that we've got here. Jeff Matson took one of those down last week for $107,000. We're looking at roughly the same price pool. Hold on as it comes up behind us. Yeah, 80,000. Well, you know.
Well, now that I know that, I'm just not even trying anymore.
Quit.
No, I'm doing well. I started out like with a, I just went on a huge heater and I have like 15,000, which is kind of insane because you start with 5, so a triple up in the, by the first break is pretty great.
So how do you find the difference between playing here in LA, especially the Commerce, and playing back in Vegas?
Well, I haven't played much here. This is only my second event, and I haven't played any cash games here thus far. But I mean, as far as today goes, people are just giving me their chips. I mean, like really funky bad plays, weird stuff where you're just kind of like, thank you.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot going on in your life lately. A few different things. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
I guess lately I've kind of just been trying to hit my stride again. I've been a little out of my routine, so I find myself like, I don't know, just trying to get back on track. I got a little, like after the first of the year, I just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't really doing too much. I just wasn't very focused, so trying to get the train back on the tracks.
That's fair enough. Now we're going to launch off into the random questions here. These are random questions. First off, what's in your pocket?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, my valet ticket.
Valet ticket. You got to keep it together. What do you do when someone sneezes?
I pray they cover their mouth.
Right.
You know how many germ particles are blown out and the velocity in which they're blown out?
You know they've shown even when you cover your mouth, there's still 40 feet of germ spray.
So ideally, I'd like them to just walk away.
Go in the other direction, as far as it goes. Before you got into poker, what was the worst boss you ever had?
Probably my boss at Applebee's in South Carolina. She was a crazy, I don't know, what can I say? She was a crazy lesbian.
Okay.
And she was really tough on the scheduling. She was really tough when you were there, and she was mean as shit.
That's a little bit tough. How did you end up in South Kakalaki? Being a boy who's a Gamecock, I want to know how you got there. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school at the College of Charleston.
Party school.
Yeah, I love the South. Yeah, I partied a lot, and yeah, it was great.
Nothing wrong with that. Now, we've all got family problems, family issues on occasion. Mothers tend to be the worst. What's the most embarrassing situation your mother has ever put you in?
Oh, every day. Every time she meets someone new, she's like, this is my daughter. She's a professional poker player. And it's like, it'll just be like someone at the grocery store. And I'm like, Mom, stop. She's just so proud. I think most parents might be kind of like, not so happy that their kids are like, professional gamblers. But my mom she shouts it from a mountain. She's so proud.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it embarrasses me a little bit though.
No, it's always a little bit tough. Which member of your family just drives you absolutely nuts though? Does it still be your mom or your
Probably my mom. My two younger brothers, they're kind of my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are your younger brothers trying to get into
One of them plays, yeah. He's kind of a wild child, but he's pretty good. I've put him in a couple of tournaments. And my other brother, he thinks it's just ridiculous. He doesn't have anything to do with it.
Well, it's good to know there's one level head.
Right. Just one out of 5.
That's a pretty big family. Now,
Yeah.
is there ever been a family gathering that was just an absolute disaster?
It's usually pretty wild. My family is really crazy. I mean, they all party pretty hard. I mean, and this sounds kind of like a little dysfunctional, and they are, but I mean, we put the fun in dysfunctional.
That's absolutely cool. In a standard 52 card deck, what card are you?
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades. Where is the fine line between professional gambler and absolute degenerate?
I don't know, because I think there is anyone who says they're a professional gambler is a degenerate. So there's no line.
Okay, that works. What is the craziest? Now you've kind of pulled into the Vegas scene, the high table ends and that kind of thing. You see some stuff up close. What is the weirdest thing you have seen happen at the tables in Vegas?
Weirdest thing. Gosh, I guess I've been kind of lucky. I haven't seen too much, crazy stuff stuff at the tables, at the poker tables. I mean, at the blackjack tables, that's another story.
Okay, well, tell us about the blackjack table. So you being a blackjack professional.
You know, I've seen some, altercations between like hookers and pit people and stuff. Late at night when things get really raunchy. It's always fun to see a whore tossed out of the casino, throwing a fit. It's always worth a laugh.
Yeah, well, it's hard to be really glamorous in thigh-high boots and a thong. Yeah,
right?
At some point, yeah, it is a little bit tough. Now, we are technically breaking about down to your bit here. You got time for 2 more questions?
Okay, fire away.
All right, two questions now. When it snowed in Las Vegas, what was the general reaction of locals versus you being a kid from Akron, Ohio?
Well, they were playing out in the snow like it was like the coolest thing ever, but the biggest difference was no one could drive in it. It was like insane. People were just inching along.
And just not getting anywhere at any
I'm
point
like
in time?
weaving in and out.
All right. Now, here's the last thing. Finish this phrase for me. If I could beat blank at blank, my life would be complete.
That just gave me a complete and utter blank, actually.
Damn it.
If I could
Do it Mad Lib style. We need person and game.
If I could be better at organizing myself, my life would, it still wouldn't be complete. That's a BS question. I can't come up with a good answer for that.
Okay. Let's see. I'll just pull one off absolutely out of the book at
Okay,
random. Your definition of life, 10 words or less.
Life is what you make of it.
There we go. Erica, thank you for dropping by. Good luck in the tournament. Get back there and crush them. Really appreciate it.